Hi, friends. Welcome to True Tears English Emotional Stories. If you love real emotions and want to improve your English, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a new story. Every week, we share soft, powerful stories that help you grow in both language and in life. Why stories? If you're learning English at A1 or A2 level, stories are your best friend. They are easy to understand, emotionally rich, and full of everyday words. By listening to these stories again and again, you will improve your vocabulary, understand sentence structure, and most of all, feel confident while listening. So now, let's begin today's story. It's about Amina, her wedding night, and a kind of love that chooses understanding over expectations. My name is Amina. I come from a town where the nights are quiet and the stars look close enough to touch. Ours was a modest family. Not rich, not poor, just full of little routines and big dreams. I was the eldest of four daughters. Growing up, I carried many roles: helper, listener, secret keeper. But beneath it all, I was just a girl who dreamed of feeling safe in someone's presence. Not impressed, just understood. Love, for me, was never about flowers or poems. It was about a voice that didn't shout, a hand that didn't force, a home that didn't scare me. When I turned 23, my family found a match. His name was Adam. He was quiet like me, polite, steady. He worked as a civil engineer and lived just one city away. We met only once before the wedding. It was at a family dinner. He didn't talk much, just passed the water jug and smiled softly. I noticed the way he thanked the waiter, the way he listened when others spoke. And for some reason, I felt calm near him. Still, I was nervous. Because marriage, for girls like me, wasn't just a celebration. It was a shift, a surrender, a silent storm of expectations. The wedding day came. Colors, cameras, ceremonies, it all felt like a blur. I smiled at faces I barely knew. I hugged aunties whose names I couldn't remember. And somewhere in the noise, I lost myself. By nightfall, I was exhausted. Not just physically, emotionally. I remember sitting in the bridal suite, heavy jewelry weighing on my neck, hairpins digging into my scalp, and my heart thudding in fear. I knew what came next. The dreaded first night. My friends had joked about it, some with laughter, some with bitterness. Don't sit there acting like a princess. One had warned. One had warned. Boys aren't that patient. My stomach twisted. Was I ready? Did I even know this man? The room was quiet when I entered, lit only by a small lamp. A soft scent of roses lingered. And there he was, Adam. He stood up slowly, didn't rush toward me, didn't try to touch me. He just said one thing: "You must be tired." I nodded, unsure what to say. He pulled out the chair near the vanity and said, "Do you want help taking off the jewelry, or would you like some space?" I blinked. Nobody had asked me that before. Not my cousins, not the makeup artist. No one had offered me space. I said quietly, "Some space would be nice." He smiled. "Of course. I'll be on the balcony. Take your time." As he stepped out, I looked at myself in the mirror. Red lipstick, golden bangles, a heavy dupatta. But inside, I was just Amina, afraid, tired, unsure. I slowly removed the layers, wiped the makeup, washed my face, put on a cotton nightgown, simple, soft, something that felt like me. When I stepped onto the balcony, he was looking at the sky. He turned and said, "Beautiful, isn't it?" I wasn't sure if he meant the stars or me, so I stayed quiet. Then he said, "I know tonight is supposed to be special, but I also know it can be scary." I looked at him, surprised by his honesty. He continued, "We don't have to follow any script. No performance, just presence." That sentence, it wrapped around my heart like a warm blanket. So I said, "Can we just sit?" He nodded. We sat side by side, 2 mugs of warm milk between us. We talked about silly things, childhood stories, his fear of cats, my love for rain. I told him I had cried in the washroom after the wedding, not because I was sad, but because I felt everything all at once. He didn't laugh, didn't dismiss, he just listened. Then he said, "Amina, I want to promise you something." I looked up. "I don't expect anything from you tonight, or tomorrow, or any day. I just want to build something, slow and safe. If ever you're not ready, that's okay. I'll wait. I'll always wait." Tears filled my eyes, not because of what he said, but because of what he didn't say. No pressure, no expectations, just space. I whispered. "Thank you." He said, "Can I hold your hand?" I nodded, and when his hand met mine, it was the softest touch I'd ever known. We didn't kiss. We didn't rush. We just sat. 2 people choosing comfort over ceremony. That night, we slept side by side, our hands still joined. No fairy tale music, no movie scenes, just real peace. Now, months later, when I wake up next to Adam, I feel something I never knew I needed. Safety, he still asks, "Can I hold you?" He still waits when I'm quiet. He still smiles when I speak slowly, searching for the right words. And I've learned that love, it isn't fireworks. It's not a race. It's not a checklist. It's presence. It's respect. It's choosing peace, even when passion is expected. To every girl listening, your worth is not measured by how quickly you give. You are allowed to feel, to pause, to wait, to breathe. To every man, kindness is not weakness. Softness is not failure. Real strength is shown in patience. Let love be something that feels like home, not a test. If this story touched your heart, please share it. Comment your thoughts below. Let's show the world. Love doesn't need drama. It needs dignity. Thank you for listening. This was Amina's story. Until next time, stay kind, stay real,